To correctly paddle for a swimmer, remember that the swimmer sets the speed and a kayaker sets the direction. The paddler should remain shoulder to shoulder with the swimmer so that the swimmer is visible with a quick glance over. If your swimmer does not breathe to both sides, adjust your position so you're visible to each other during swimmer breaths. The paddler should take turns sighting forward and checking on their swimmer. They should stay within 5 to 10 feet of their swimmer at all times. If you're paddling too far behind a swimmer, your swimmer is likely to veer off course, have to lift their heads up to sight for themselves, or they'll get aggravated looking back for you. Tear your eyes away from the clouds and try to stay focused on keeping the same pace as your swimmer. If you, as a paddler, are struggling to stay alongside a swimmer for whatever reason, this creates a very unsafe situation for the swimmer, and the paddler should call for help by whistle or radio. If you're paddling too far ahead of your swimmer, they're going to tire themselves out chasing after you and sighting to see where you are. Unless your swimmer is swimming a forward sighting stroke, like butterfly or breaststroke, you should correct your position to remain next to your swimmer. You are not going to win any prizes by finishing ahead of your swimmer. If you're paddling too far away from your swimmer, it will be difficult to communicate with them, monitor their stroke and breathing, and even keep them on course. Keeping your swimmer close by will allow you to notice debris or underwater dangers like pilings. If you find yourself too far away from your swimmer, paddle back to their side and course correct by instructing them to follow you. Communicating it's time for a scheduled feed should be done visually with a previously agreed upon signal like the shake of a feed bottle. Make sure feed containers are recoverable by clipping them onto long ropes that are anchored to your vessel. If there are strong currents, wind, or chop, a paddler may need to start paddling before recovering a feed container. To communicate with your swimmer to veer toward or away from your vessel, use large arm motions while slowly changing your direction toward or away from your swimmer so they notice and follow along. Agree upon a stop immediately hand signal so that your swimmer will recognize immediate danger and stop swimming. Be prepared to respond to a swimmer in distress by having extra flotation easily accessible, like a second life jacket or a pool noodle. Loudly instruct the swimmer in distress to grab and hold onto the flotation device. If the flotation device given to the swimmer isn't attached to your vessel, instruct the swimmer to grab onto your vessel so you aren't separated. Activate the emergency action plan for your event, like whistling SOS, radioing in, or raising your paddle to notify safety personnel. Be loud and forceful as the swimmer may not hear clearly while in distress. Thank you for your contribution to open water swimming. Your swimmer would not succeed without you. Have fun, be safe, get wet. If you have any questions, contact hello@swimwildwaters.com.